Hey everyone, we are here today reviewing Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 89. This is actually my second time reviewing it because I just recorded a whole video without realizing the mic was plugged in. So that's awesome. It's moments like those. It's moments like those that humble you and make you remember it's like, oh yeah, I'm a dumbass. Yeah, so I thought the chapter was pretty good. It was fun. It was a fun chapter. I haven't had fun reading Dragon Ball in actually a long time. This felt like it was really just, it had all the classic aspects of a Dragon Ball manga, and it had plenty of comedy. It had a good dose of action, and it wasn't just fights. They played up the action scenes of the basketball game, the little back and forth between Trunks and Beta. It was cool, and you got to see and you got to see a good contrast to the characters. You got to see Trunks, just really in his whole teen angst, just trying to crack the CD and being goofy with that, getting hyped off of Mai coming with him to school, and competing with Beta and all that goofy stuff. But then you get to see Mai being a lot more, as they say, mature, and just reading the room and seeing right from jump that Beta, this dude isn't on the level, and just paying attention and having more respect for the situation. And then of course you get Dr. Hito, which was easily the best part of the chapter. You get Dr. Hito and the zombie androids just being goofy and making their comments on the sidelines. It like I said, it was really fun. It was a very refreshing dose of Dragon Ball. And I know some people are like, hey, like this wasn't they not feeling this arc because they feel like it doesn't have the same stakes of, say, the Granola the Survivor arc or the Moro saga. And it's like, hey, it can't always be like that. You can't be dialed up to 11 all the time. So sometimes you gotta take a break. Well, okay, so you can do that. Like, I think you can get away with being dialed up to 11 with a shorter series, because things will just keep escalating until their climax. But for long, drawn out series such as Dragon Ball, Pokemon, Naruto, you gotta have some low points. You gotta have some moments to you just gotta be able to take a breath, relax, chill, and try and smash a 80-year-old woman. And the whole Trucks of My thing, it's not weird. It's not that big of a deal. I'm gonna make a video going, putting my full 2 cents in on the topic, since it's such a topic of discussion amongst the community. It's like, let me weigh in on this. But just I tell you right now, it's not that big a deal. It's not that big a deal. But yeah, slice of life is very much needed at this point in Dragon Ball, and just getting to see these characters and their element, and getting to see you just seeing Goten pick up the truck. Of course it would be Goku's son who just randomly picks up a truck with one hand just to get a little baseball or whatever. Oops, my bad, I forgot I was strong. All that goofy stuff. It was cool, like I said, it had a really good nostalgic classic Dragon Ball feel to it. So I hope I'm not too loud. I'm sitting kind of close to the mic. It's early in the morning. I'm trying to record this. People are still up. No, people are still down. They're sleeping. My girlfriend's sleeping, so hopefully I didn't wake her up too much over here geeking out about Dragon Ball. But where was I? Yeah. So yeah, Goten, and then he faced off against the guy in costume who just couldn't possibly be Beta. But yeah, they had their little skirmish, and so yeah. And then Trunks, they had their little skirmish, and then Trunks came in, saved the day with the bigger fight. So yeah, great chapter. I give this chapter 8 out of 10, and that's I think that's the biggest score I've given to a Dragon Ball manga chapter since I've been reviewing them. Like it just, like I say, it had everything. It had good, chill moments, slice of life. I would argue, for the people who are like saying like, well, what does this add to the, the larger story? That's why it feels like filler. It's like, what are they really doing? And what I would say, like, what they could have done for this is that they could have gone into deeper detail, like, when they show the cell, like the cell blueprints on the computer, like on the second page, especially in nowadays with digital, all the people reading on digital, it would have been super easy for them to put in actual words instead of these like black dots. If they put in actual words of like Easter eggs and things that you can, zoom in and find and look for, these little missable details. Like, that would have been a great way to add some lore to the overall Dragon Ball universe while still having this lighthearted story. That was kind of a missed opportunity. That sucks. That's why I can't, like, if they did that, oh yeah, 10 out of 10 chapter, it was perfect. But that was the one thing missing. And yeah, we don't always need stakes, but getting lore and actually progressing the story, that is something that I think or not progressing the story, but developing the world. I think that's something that's always an essential thing in a chapter. So just to feel like you're moving forward beyond the actions of the characters. So yeah, I'll give you that one. But beyond that, really cool. I'm excited to see what's coming next. If you saw the spoiler breakdown, you'll know that I don't think this arc is gonna last that long. I think we've got maybe another 2 to 4 chapters, tops. And yeah, I'm gonna be making a video next week talking about who I think is gonna be the surprise reveal for the big bad. The next fight, and Trunks and Goten are going to face off with. And yeah, I'm really excited about where that's going. And then hopefully we don't get a retelling of Dragon Ball Superhero. And then yeah, we're gonna be right there towards the end of Z, like if not at the end of Z. And then we get into all that Black Frieza, Broly, maybe more granola stuff, maybe the Gods of Destruction, or not the Gods of Destruction, but the other universes finally and their Gods of Destructions, and all of that great stuff that we're wanting to get to. But I'm in no rush because I'm enjoying where we are right now. I really am. So hopefully you are too. Give me your thoughts in the comment section. I very much would like to know what you think about every single aspect of this chapter. Again, I thought it was an 8 out of 10. Best Dragon Ball manga chapter I've read in quite some time. Give a like if you've watched the video this far. That is the rules. That is the rules. That is the rules. Those are the rules. Those are the rules of YouTube. I don't make them. I'm just living in this world just like you. But hey, like, subscribe if you can't wait to see all the other videos I'm making next week, breaking down this chapter even further, going into more details about my predictions and what I think is still yet to come in the Dragon Ball Super universe. Also going to be having other Dragon Ball content rolling out on the channel, like compiling some of the old tournaments and clips from the Dragon Ball fanfic. And hey, if you like Dragon Ball, this is the place to be. So yeah, definitely subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good YouTube nonsense, and I'll see y'all in the next one. All right.